Melissa here. I don't know if you saw my video before, but we're going to go through some bar moves. It's not going to look like a regular class because let's be honest, I'm a little weird about videoing myself, but I love you all, so I want you to have, I guess, a little guide. Take it as you need it, pause it, replay it, incorporate cardio before, pause it and do a little bit in between. It doesn't matter. All we care about, and the same thing I say in every single one of my classes, is that you have fun. Don't take it too seriously, just go with it, and remember your body feels different every single day. There is no right or wrong way it's supposed to look as long as you're being safe. Follow the cues. I will tell you to tuck the low ribs in or roll the shoulders down the back. No locking of the knees. I'm going to kind of come a little closer here. So when we're working, a lot of the times we're going to lock the knees on the way up because it's going to, I guess, give a little break to the glutes, the quads, that sort of thing. Keep a micro bend all the time. I emphasize this so much in my classes, and I walk around usually and, I'll say, oh, micro bend your knee, and everyone, as soon as they see me coming, they're like, oh, yep, okay. So just remember that this time as well. So let's just get right into it. So we've done a little warm up, a cardio, that sort of thing. I can go through a couple of those moves too. Like you can just jog, you can jumping jacks, you can do like butt kickers, you can do high knees, anything you want. Just make sure it's a couple of minutes just to warm all the muscles up. So I've kind of done a little bit of that this morning, and I like to group my cardio when I'm home all together. So I'm going to use a chair. I'm going to show you a couple different things because we're home. So if you have an island, a counter, I have 2 kids at home, so if I go downstairs, the whole video is going to be like, Mom, Mom, Mom. The dog's going to be barking. So I locked myself in my bedroom. Brought the chair up. We're going to use maybe the wall a little bit, the chair, or just hands on hips and using the balance. It really helps your core and everything. So first exercise, we're going to find something called first. And I'm going to explain this to you. We might have some new friends here. Everyone's looking for new workout and new inspiration. So maybe there's some new friends following us that have never been to a bar class. So first position, if you put your feet together, lift the toes and just naturally let them follow. This is your first position. We never want to crank the knees open. Everyone sees ballerinas or even other people in the class and their feet are open more. They might be externally rotated. You just really have to listen to your body. Your first does not look like your friend's first or mine. So this is first. So again, you're going to want to lock the knees, micro bend them, fire up through the quads. Already, as soon as you micro bend, you should feel those quads turn on. 2 fingers are going to be on your chair. My chair's a little higher. Yours probably isn't going to look like this. I have a bar pub style table, so my chair's pretty high. Probably, I'm going to say the same height as a bar at a movie. This arm can be out like this, or it can be at the hip. It doesn't matter. If there's anything in the shoulders, keep it at the hip, even sometimes for balance. If you want to ditch the chair and come out for balance, keep your hands here or even like this. It doesn't matter what it looks like today or tomorrow. We start in our first position again. The arm is going to come out. I'm going to put my hip just because we're just going to do everything like someone new walking in might want to do it just so they don't have extra to think about. We're going to slide down, almost like your back is sliding on a wall. We're not going to go all the way down. We're just going to come down, feel all those muscles engage. We're going to squeeze it back up and then come back down. Breathe, squeeze, and back down. You can do this 12, 8, it doesn't matter how many times. You can take a break. You can come back to it. You can pump out 30 if you want. This is your workout. Breathing. Shoulders are rolling down the back. Low ribs are tucking in. Pull everything up. Use that core. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. the chair, breathing in and out. Again, I'm not going to go through my bar class like I usually would, but I am going to bring you through a few. Big breath in. So we're going to go to the side, just to give you a couple different, I guess, variations so you can maybe see, especially if you feel like you're arching your back and you're going down like this. That is putting way too much pressure here. Tuck, sorry, Candace doesn't like the word tuck. Shoot the tailbone towards the heels. Tuck the low ribs in, roll the shoulders down, squeeze it up, and then back down. Squeeze up, down, squeeze up, down, up, down. Shake it out. Normally we would turn into the bar. Second side, same thing. I guess maybe just replay the video or pause it, do your second side. I don't really want you guys to just be watching my back. So, second exercise. You're gonna come up on the toes. Sometimes we bring the heels to touch, and sometimes we just leave them here. For today, we're just gonna leave them here, just to make it a little more accessible if someone maybe is new and that might be a little bit difficult for balance. So again, you're gonna wanna do this with your knees, micro bend them. Yes, it fires up those glutes and those quads immediately. Hands on hips, hands on the chair, or the hand can come to the wall. I'll show you the wall this time. Breathe in, slide down, tuck the low ribs, squeeze it up, down, squeeze up. Breathing in and out through the nose. Roll the shoulders down the back. And if at any point those heels hurt, just drop them and go back to the first exercise. You're still using the same muscles. Big breath in. So you're gonna do that again, 12 times, even 20. Listen to your body. If your legs just want to be exhausted, then you do you. Third exercise. So shake it out. And again, usually we would turn into the bar, do the second side. I should have brought 2 chairs up. Maybe next time I will. So second exercise. So we're going to find that first again. Micro bend the knees. You're going to take a little step out. To make sure I'm still on the camera here. Now this isn't like a sumo squat step. It's just a small step out. Same thing, don't lock the knees. This is what you want to do because it takes some of the work out of the muscles. Gives you a little break. Micro bend. Muscles turn on immediately. Tuck the low ribs in, tailbone shoots towards the heels. We're going to put the arms back on the hips. We're going to slide it down again. But it doesn't have to go down here. That's not what we're looking for. So just be mindful. Take it nice and slow. Pull it up, squeeze. Don't lock the knees. Hands on hips. Or bring your hand to the chair. Hand can come out. Big breath in. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze up. Same muscles. Squeeze in those glutes, the legs. Breathe. Again, you can do 12, 8 of these. Maybe you're new. You can do 4 at a time. You're using muscles maybe you've never used before. That's okay. Be patient. Big breath in. So there's our third. Then you're going to want to shake it out. Do the second side. Or like I said, just go through. Don't forget water. So right now, usually we would do, like I said, after our second side, we would do cardio. If you want to pause this and do cardio, I don't obviously have music and that sort of thing. So again, it's not a regular class, but I'm just going to show you some of the moves, and then hopefully you can just do your own thing and be, I guess, just lost in the moment and the music, whatever you choose, whether it's one of my playlists or yours. So I think we might need to move this a little bit for this next one. So you're going to want to just be able to touch your chair, or your wall, doesn't matter. For this one, the legs are going to come out a little wider. You're going to squat down, squeeze it back up, and you're going to literally lean. But it's not a kick. A lot of times we'll see that. That takes a lot of the work out of the muscles. Squat it down, lean, squeeze, all in the quads, the glutes, and then squat it back down, lean it over. So again, the other side would be the same thing from the side. Squat, and you're gonna lean. Squat, tap the ribs, tailbone shoots down, lean. So we're gonna do a few more of those, just so you can follow along, and again, do as many as you need. Squat, lean, squat, lean. Breathing in and out. Don't hold the breath. We want to. I don't know what it is about human nature, but we want to hold our breath while we work out. Shake it out, again, however many you need to. Shake it out, switch sides, or go through. Do the second side after because it might be a little easier. So, I guess we're on to our fifth exercise. This one is I'm going to show you maybe from the side first. So if your right hand is on your bar, your chair, or your wall, or your island, your two fingers are going to come here. The weight is going to come into the right leg. But again, this is not what we're doing. Micro bend it. The left leg, toes are going to point. You're going to square the hips off, tuck the ribs, roll the shoulders down the back, spine is long. You're going to go front. Now the weight isn't coming in this leg. This I can literally lift it up. So front, side, back, sweep, forward. Front, side, back, sweep, forward. So I'm going to show you from the front as well, just because sometimes we, especially if we're new, we want to do this big lunge, and that's not what it is. So you see this from the side, same side, right leg is firing up, which would be your left if you're following the video. Left leg for me, right for you, is going to come in front. There's no weight in it, it's just nice and light. This one is supporting, knee is not locked. Hand on hip, hand comes out. Doesn't matter. Front, see how small the distance is? Side, back, sweep, forward. Fire up the core. Front, side, back, sweep, forward. Front, side, back, sweep, forward. Right here, this knee wants to lock because it makes it easier. When we're doing it correctly and we're not locking the knee, this leg is working the whole time. It doesn't get a break. It doesn't need a break. Front, side, back, sweep, forward. So you're gonna do that again. If 8 is your magic number, 8. If you're at 6, you're like, you know what, I need to shake it out. Maybe shake it out and do a few more. There is no black or white answer to working out from home. It's really just doing your best and feeling the movements. Next exercise. Usually we hold the bar for this. So we're going to improvise here. I love the bar squats, one of my favorites. So instead of holding the bar and pulsing and holding like I usually do, we're gonna come to your wall. Everyone kind of has a wall that they have at least enough space for their body. You're gonna slide your back down the wall, roll the shoulders down, make sure the feet are about hip width distance apart, maybe a little wider if you want to get into the adductors in here. Tuck those lower ribs in, fire up the core. You should be feeling it in the quads already. Breathe in, settle in. maybe a little longer. Maybe you start with 20 seconds. It doesn't matter. Just the same thing as I say in every single one of my classes. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about how many times you have to do something. As long as you're moving your body as you need to move it that day, you are winning. Maybe rub the quads if you need to a little bit. Because right about now, it's burning a bit. Big breath in, let it go. Again, we're gonna sit here for a little longer. If there was music, that would be really great right now. He said, you know what, take a look at Spotify. If you don't wanna follow one of my lists, follow one of yours. It doesn't matter. Everyone's music tastes are a little different. Big breath in. A few more seconds. Yes, you can. I know everyone's at home saying, what are you doing? You've got this. Big breath in. Shaking a little bit maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 3/4, 1 1/2, 1/4. Just kidding. 1, come on up. Big shake. Take a little drink. Right now, again, normally we would do both sides. Take a little bit of cardio maybe. So shake it out. We're gonna do 3 more exercises. Again, do as many rounds of this as you want. Maybe you're like, I want my legs to be sore tomorrow, and you're gonna do 5. Don't worry about it, do what you need to do. So for this next one, 2 fingers are gonna come to your bar, or your chair. Fire up through your left. The right leg is gonna come back. The hip is gonna wanna turn out. Square your hips off. Tuck the low ribs, pull the core in. Shoulders roll down the back. Hand can be here, or it can be out here. Doesn't matter. We're gonna sweep this leg forward, and then sweep it back. Sweep it forward, and back. It's not a kick. This is not what we're looking for. This, I don't even really feel in my muscles. Square off the hips. Squeeze that quad, squeeze the glute. Don't lock this knee. Sweep the leg forward. And maybe your sweep looks like this. Maybe this is how it looks. That's okay too. Bring it back, sweep it forward. So you're gonna wanna do this, let's say 12 times. Big breath in. And on your 12th time, we're gonna bend the knee. Square the hips off again. Tuck the ribs. We're gonna pulse it. Big breath in. Your music's gonna help you through at this point. I know it's kind of strange to watch a video without music, especially if you're used to coming to class and we all have really fun playlists. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're gonna shake it out. Same thing, even if you want to do the second side on just holding your chair. This way, you're just going to do the same thing. Square the hips off, tuck the low ribs, roll the shoulders down the back, sweep it up, and back. Up, back. Squeeze those legs. Micro bend this leg. Big breath in. And then when you get to your 12, you're going to bend the knee again. Don't lock this knee right here. You're going to want to lock it. Micro bend, square the hips, shoulders roll down the back, pulse it. You can do 12. 8, 4, 2, 1. Shake it out. So for the next one, this is going to be our last exercise. You can kind of do a 45-degree angle, or it doesn't matter, but I'm just going to show you this. So, your left leg is going to take on the weight. Right leg is going to come back. Arm is going to come up. Don't pull it up here by the ear. Drop the shoulder. Bring it forward a little bit. Square the hips. Tuck the low ribs. And you're going to lift the leg up. This might be as far as you get. Or you might be able to go a little further. You're going to squeeze in the glutes. Don't lock this knee. Big breath in. Arm comes forward. And you're going to do this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pulse. Pulse it. Breathe. You shouldn't be looking, obviously, over your shoulder, but I'm just making sure the video is still taping at this point. Big breath in. 2, 1. Shake it out. Do the other side. Even if you wanted to practice your balance, balance is not my forte, but let's give it a go. So fire up through. It's going to be your right leg at this point. Left arm's going to come up. You're going to lift. Square those hips off. Tuck the low ribs in. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. Big breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. So I'm going to take you through a couple stretches. Again, you can do these at any point. I'm going to show you a couple different ones. So sometimes we'll do, I guess we'll start with like a pigeon pose. So the leg comes forward. This is too much for a lot of people. So if this is too much, then you can either come onto your back. Maybe I'll turn sideways here. Heel is going to come over the knee. This may be enough for you. If it's not, you can pull this leg in. And breathe. This is when the breath comes back to normal. And then maybe that is too much as well. So you can always help it over and cross it this way and sit up. However you need to stretch it out. Doesn't matter. It's not going to look like the next person, and that's okay. Just listen to your body today. And then we're going to flex the feet. Big breath in. Hinge it forward. Don't push it. Just let your body land. And then take whatever stretches you need. Some glute stretches. Maybe an ups and back tonight. Roll your muscles out. Again, I hope that was a little helpful. I know it's a little awkward filming, especially without music, and most of us don't love to see ourselves on camera, but I'm hoping that some of those exercises might help you through if you just need a little sweat. You need to exhaust maybe the glutes, the quads, do them as many times as you need to. Add in cardio where you can. And I'm sure I'll see you guys very soon with another workout, and maybe as we carry on, they'll get a little bit easier. Love you all. Have a wonderful day.